Hello there, and welcome to the Health and Science. Let's talk about food next. So, food and drink are the main energy sources of human beings, and the energy balance is what matters. We have energy in and energy out. So the energy in is all the calories that get into the body through food and drink every day. And it's a seesaw like this, it's a zero-sum game. On the other part of the seesaw we have the energy out, which is the consumption of the calories. For example, resting metabolic rate. This is your basic metabolism, your respiratory system, your blood circulation and your organs. The energy they consume, even though, and this is involuntary, you cannot affect this. But what you can affect is the physical activity and movement. And this is the other part of the energy consumption. And if you don't do that much exercise, it's about 30% for physical activity and movement, the calorie consumption, and the 70% for resting metabolic rate. But if you do a lot of sports, it can be 50-50 or even greater. So this is the part of the energy consumption that you can adjust. And becoming overweight has something to do with this, as if there is lots of excessive calories in your diet and you don't consume them, then they become fat tissue in your body and you get overweight. So we get some nutrients from food too. So food provides us energy and building blocks for body tissue. And these are the essential nutrients. We have carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, water, and dietary minerals. And we can divide these into substances that provide energy and substances that support metabolism, like this. So carbs, fats, and proteins, they provide us with energy, and water, vitamins, and dietary minerals support our metabolism. They are the building blocks of our body. But now proteins are a bit caught in between, because proteins can also support metabolism and be building blocks of our body. So it has both sides. But eating food is not just about refueling your body. It also affects the mental and social well-being. So, for example, eating food, it's a social circumstance. You have a possibility to talk with your friends and socialize. And eating good food also brings pleasure and improves your mood, as well as it gives you a chance to talk, socialize, and bond. The last thing I want to talk about today is fluid balance and hunger. So, usually the thirst is a signal of fluid imbalance in our body. We should drink roughly around 1 liter of fluids per day. And this is increased by the climate, how hot it is, or doing sports, or different medical conditions. Then again we have hunger, which is usually a signal of energy imbalance. And smell or mental images of good food can also induce hunger, so it's not always about hunger, it can be also causes like this. And then also anxiety, hurry, or flu, or stomach flu can decrease the feeling of hunger. So think about this. How are eating habits culture related? And if you have ever been in a different country, what was different there? How do the eating habits vary by culture? And let's continue from this in the class.